what I'm mad at. Man, it's your boy, Mr. Flight Academy Kicks, aka Pastor Flight, Shoot Flight, Flex Luger, call me what you want, but can't call your boy broke. I'm rich in Christ, man. Back with another video as usual. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And when you rock with the flight crew, you gon' have fun. Before we get started, I want to send a message out. I told y'all I'm coming for the early review crown. So make sure you follow me on IG, Flight Academy _Kicks with a Z. What's good, man? It's your boy, Mr. Flight Academy Kicks, aka Pastor Flight, Ghost Candyman, all those great names. Call me what you want, can't call your boy broke, because I am rich in Christ, man. Back with another video for y'all today, man. And before we get started, y'all know how we start these videos off. Shout out to all our new subscribers that decided to join one of the latest, hypest families on YouTube. None other than the flight crew, man. I appreciate y'all so much for tapping in. Man, listen, it's very, very important, bro. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, as well as make sure you follow me on IG, Flight Academy _Kicks with a Z, man. And as well as follow my store page, Flight Academy Kicks _LAL. So, you know, it's nothing to it, man, to get straight to this video. I kind of waited before I did this video, because I kind of wanted everything to die down a little bit, kind of processed a lot, man. As you know, man, we lost one of the greatest designers that I know, Virgil. He had a battle with cancer that he kept private, similar to Chad Boswick, man. And this one hit a lot of people hard because nobody's seen this coming. No, not one person, except, you know, close family members that knew. But none of us seen this coming, man. Never seen any signs of it or anything like that, man. And this one really threw us off. This really threw us for a loop, man. And, you know, Virgil is very important because he's one of the like I said, one of the first black designers that I know. I'm pretty sure there may have been some other ones out there. I think Tampa is one of them. But, you know, Virgil kind of changed the sneaker game. He really brought another element to the sneakers, man. You know what I'm saying? That brand, you know, it's kind of similar to, you know, how Supreme, they attach their brand to a lot of items. You know what I'm saying? You seen they did the Tiffany blue shirts. They do the Hanes socks. They the watches, the refrigerators, like different stuff like that. They add their brand to it, and it brings a little bit more notoriety, man. But this Off-White brand just really hit different, man. It really hit different, man. And seeing the passing of him really shocked a lot of people, and for some of us, man, it really opened our eyes up to let us really understand that life is really not promised. I know we know that cliche clear as day. We've heard it so many times. We know it, right? But it's different when things happen. It's like, this is an eye-opener. You know what I'm saying? Like, time really ain't promised to none of us. You know, so, you know, I didn't really know how to process it, man. I was very heartbroken by that, man. Like, very, very heartbroken. Like, dang. But that's something that's bothering me, man. We've seen this happen when the passing of the great Kobe, man. We've seen the prices on his shoes just skyrocket, man. And we've seen people profit off the death of his name, pretty much, man. You know what I'm saying? With throwing these crazy prices on these shoes that we know, like, stop, bro. They're not worth that much, man. So, what do we have? Soon the announcing of the passing of Virgil, prices of Off-White shoes jumped through the roof. I'm talking about we've seen 8,000, 9,000. Bro, listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of y'all be like, I can't stand resellers. They all greedy, man. They all for themselves. It's all about the money for them. All this and the third. Y'all do all this talking. Then when a situation like this happens, a lot of y'all jump to the market to profit off somebody's death, man. To get the maximum gain you can off a person's name off a shoe. So my thing is this, man. How can you try to bash resellers when you indulge in activities like that? Now, that's just one thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into this whole spiel about it, or resellers versus all this. All I'm saying is, bro, that's just something I don't do. You can see, even back to when the Kobe situation happened. I told anybody in my store, hey, we're not feeding into that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even sell Kobe's, and I had Kobe's at the time. I didn't even sell Kobe. I didn't post Kobe's for sale. People was asking, oh, let me buy them. No, I'm not going to give it to you because you're going to buy the Kobe's from me. They go try to run it up on somebody else. I'm not even going to allow you to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that I was not cool with, man. And I'm still not cool with it right now. Like I said, we got so many pairs that Virgil have done. Like these right here, man. These one of my favorite, right? Hopefully the camera can. There you go, boom. You know what I'm saying? Love these bad boys. As y'all can see, I wear these a lot. These right here now, and a lot of y'all argued with me when I told y'all this was the best colorway in the retro off-white 5s. Y'all was like, nah, bro, those ain't it. I'm telling you right now, to this day, I still say it. These are my favorite pair of off-white 5s. Then I got the other ones too. These bad boys right here, got them as well. You know what I'm saying? So I got a nice little collection of off-white ones, man. Off-white 5s or off-white Jordans, but not selling them for the high price, man. Now, what I did do, I'll be honest with you, I went ahead and bought my shoes off of, I think I got them off of GOAT, the off-white 2s. I've been waiting for the off-white 2s. I was supposed to have some pairs come. They still have not arrived. So I'm like, bumpy. At this point, I already know what kind of game is probably going to be played when it comes to these off-white 2s. So the black and blue pair was still on GOAT for a very reasonable price. So I went ahead and purchased my pairs I can have in my collection for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to feed into the hype. And there's another reason why you should not. Yes, everybody's selling the top dollars, but ain't nobody buying at that price, bro. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Nobody's buying at that price, and neither should you. Anybody trying to sell you off-whites right now for 8, 7, 5, all that money, no. Do not buy into the hype. If you want to kill it, then starve the market, man. Don't buy into the hype. Pay all this extra money for these shoes. Like a lot of y'all did. Y'all overpaid for all these Kobe's. Then the Kobe's went back to their regular price, and now you went and paid $1,200 for a Kobe that went right back down to $500 or $400. You don't jump into the market that way, man. That's what I'm telling you. Be careful with these, man. I understand that a lot of us, to us, we may not have known Virgil personally, but you have a connection when you in sneakers and you know about off-whites and you've been to seminars and you've been around people that knew people. You have that connection when it comes to it, and it's very shocking, man. But one thing we want to do, man, we're not buying into the hype. We're not buying into the hype of it, man. Nah, bro. Can't do it, man. I'll never respect business that try to profit off a man's death. I just won't do it. My stance was very firm when it came to the Kobe situation, and it's the same with the off-whites. You know what I'm saying? Same exact thing. Those off-white dunks, a lot of those dunks ain't worth no more than $550, $600 so dollars somewhere in there. Not paying $1,200, not giving you $1,300, $1,400 for none of that, man. I'm telling you, as a consumer, listen, just hold your horses, man. Off-white shoes are going to be available. Now, I can only imagine the yellow off-whites, the canaries, I know they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a huge problem, bro. I already see that coming, so y'all be prepared for that. But I'm telling you, don't buy into the hype. Don't feed into the people trying to profit off of Dez man's name, man. Bless his soul. Rest in power, King. You know what I'm saying? Done a legacy here. Done a legacy here. We're not going to try to profit off of that, man. I can't do that, bro. Say what you want about resellers, having a resale store, whatever you want, man. But when it comes to certain things, we just don't cross those lines. Anybody that come from the streets just like me, you understand. There's a couple of things that's off limits, man. Kids are off limits. Grandparents are off limits. Churches are off limits. I mean, the list goes on. Real gangsters know. You know what I'm saying? It's just me talking to y'all for real, for real. Real gangsters know. There's certain things that are off limit. No matter how much heated a war gets, you'll never touch kids. Never touch the grandparents, the elders. We respect OGs. There's certain principles and morals you live by when you're a man and you're living a certain type way, man. And we conduct in the same manner, man. So comes to the same thing with the off-white, bro. I'm not doing it, man. A lot of y'all inbox me like, oh, bro, I got these off-whites for sale, sending me ridiculous prices, left y'all on red. I'm not, listen, my stance is very firm when it comes to that. I'm not feeding to your hype, man. If you're going to sell me the shoe for what it was worth a week or two ago. It ain't worth that much more now. Y'all trying to push the worth to that point. Yes, they will be worth a lot of money at some point. Virgil did an amazing job when it comes to off-white. Yes, they will be worth that at some point. At some point, those numbers will go back up, like the Chicago off-white ones. Those numbers organically went up because that's what they were going for at that time. But you're not going to do that, man. Can't get me like that. You can try another sucker, though, but can't get me like that, bro. I ain't doing that, man. So I'm telling y'all, don't feed into the hype of these overpriced off-whites right now, man. You let them hype beasts and all those people that's trying to, like, really get over, let them have their moments, man. Let them have their moment, because I'm telling you, in 2 to 3 weeks, that price going to go back down, man. Don't feed into the hype, and don't let nobody trick you into it, man. Never, never let nobody trick you into it. So, with that being said, man, rest in power, Virgil. We appreciate everything, man. As a content creator, we appreciate everything. As someone who collects shoes, we appreciate the design, the freelancing mind that you use to create your sneakers. Even when some people thought it was very weird and didn't understand, the idea to be able to put that out there and trust the product that you made and created. And it changed our minds, and it gave other people inspiration to go after their dreams. Any young designers that's out there, I know a lot of them looked up to you. A lot of them looked up to you and knew that because they seen you do it, that they could do it too. And it's not about a thing of just being black and all that. Yes, we're always going to be pro-black. I'm always going to cheer for my brothers. I don't really see color when it comes to things, but when it comes to cheering on a black brother, I'm always do that, man. Because a lot of us don't have it easy in the world. So whenever we see one of our brothers achieving in a certain way, we never had a crowd in a bucket or a crab in a barrel mentality. But it's always to push another king forward. Because kings produce kings the same way iron sharpen iron. And that's just a true statement, man. So, I say that to say this, man. Rest in power to one of the greatest black designers we've ever known, man. It's a crazy one, man. That's all I got to say, man. Until next time, you know how I rock it, man. Take flight with the Flyest. If you ain't flying me, just ain't flying right. Hustle and motivate. Long live Virgil, man. We out.